What's up guys, today's video is on the top 5 best laptops for graphic design in 2021. Through extensive research and testing, I've put together a list of options that'll meet the needs of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or its particular use, we've got you covered. For more information on the products, I've included links in the description box down below which are updated for the best prices. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. We'll kick things off today with the HP Envy X360, the best value laptop for graphic design that can be found on the market in 2021. Known for its durability, this fella is made of metal and comes with a 15.6-inch screen. It truly feels like a product from a higher price category. Now, the connectivity is not a particularly high level, but we would say that everything necessary is present. We are looking at 2 USB ports, an HDMI output, a memory card reader, as well as a Type-C U Type-C-T. In the hardware department, the company opted for the tried and true mixture of the Intel i7-6500U processor that runs at 2.5 GHz by default and can go up to 3.1 GHz in turbo mode. The device supports hyper-threading with up to 4 simultaneous threads. The graphics are integrated. The Intel HD 540, while the memory is 8 GB, is quite sufficient. The speakers are signed by Bang & Olufsen and deliver a top-notch sonic output, not something we expected in this price range. HP ships the Envy X360 with Windows 10 home operating system. The overall impression is pretty favorable, and the experience on many hybrids has been dramatically improved today thanks to the Windows 10 operating system. A lot of novelties and optimizations, fast and fluid animations, great work in different modes, including graphic design. The HP Envy X360-15 also supports Windows Ink or pen input, which is a bonus. Also, it should be noted that HP has decided to install a hard drive on this computer, which some users will like and some will not. Some users point out that it would be natural for it to have an SSD, even if it has a smaller capacity, instead of 1 TB hard drive that spins at 7200 RPM. The keyboard and touchpad itself are comfortable and pleasant to use. The same can be said for the IPS Type Full HD screen. The battery can deliver 8 hours and 20 minutes of continuous operation with ease. The device offers support for fast charging, thanks to which 90% of the battery is charged in 90 minutes. For the listed price, you can't beat this one. The next product on our list for today is the Microsoft Surface Laptop 3, the renowned company's best option for graphic design available on the market in 2021. This laptop looks great. Its design certainly attracts attention, while the build quality encourages you to spend as much time using it as possible. The casing is made of aluminum and Alcantara around the keyboard and touchpad. The whole thing is firmly made. It doesn't creak or bend. Holding it in your hand, you will just know you are dealing with a premium product. On the left side of the device, you'll find a standard USB-A port and a USB-C connector equipped with an alt mode that allows you to transfer videos to an external screen. In addition to monitors with a USB-C connector, you can also connect an adapter to HDMI or DisplayPort. On the right side, there's a magnetic charging connector to which you can connect the power supply and a dedicated Microsoft Surface docking station. The Surface Laptop 3 is equipped with a fast charge familiar to most smartphone users. This is probably the first time the laptop with such a large battery will charge up to 80% in an hour. Folks who travel or carry a laptop to business meetings or universities will be delighted, not only with the fast charging, but also with the battery life. When you go out for coffee or lunch, you can recharge your battery and provide energy for the rest of the day. The device is equipped with 8 GB of RAM and an SSD and comes in a configuration ideal for a graphic designer. The Surface Laptop 3 displays a 13.5-inch PixelSense 3:2 touchscreen. The screen supports a stylus and is not very practical due to the lack of a detachable screen. Such a solution is offered by the Surface Pro 7, and the Microsoft Surface Pen works much better. The touch itself is useful when you want to zoom in or click on something without turning on the touchpad. The coverage with sRGB color reaches 100%. The contrast is high, and the viewing angles are quite good, which users point out is another advantage of this Microsoft laptop intended for graphic designers. Good stuff. For all you Apple fans, we say check out the MacBook Pro 16, the best option the company has to offer in the graphic design domain right now in 2021. The most visible novelty of the new MacBook Pro is its large 16-inch screen surrounded by rather narrow frames. The device features other improvements, such as a new scissor switch keyboard and an impressive speaker sound system. Apple has updated the processor and graphics chip to offer more power and increase the battery capacity to the maximum allowed in the cabin of the aircraft. Like previous models, the 16-inch MacBook Pro sports a Touch Bar and Touch ID, a bright screen with a wide range of colors, and the True Tone. Also included in the mix are 4 USB Type-C Thunderbolt 3 ports and a headphone jack. That's quite nice, right? As expected, the build quality of the MacBook Pro is excellent, and the laptop looks very attractive. One of the details that we like the most is that the hinge mechanism is completely hidden from view, both when the equipment is closed and when it's open, and is located at the bottom. Apple has improved the keyboard mechanism with a new system inspired by the Magic Keyboard that comes with the iMac and iMac Pro. The new keyboard says goodbye to the butterfly mechanism that created so many problems in the past, and recovers the traditional scissor mechanism, offering a 1mm travel. The MacBook Pro comes with a 16-inch IPS screen that has a Retina resolution of 3072 by 1920 pixels, which gives us a very high pixel density of 226 dpi. We love how Apple managed to install a large screen without barely increasing the dimensions, thanks to a significant reduction in the frame surrounding the screen, which are now quite narrow. Apple has added the ability to adjust the screen refresh rate to any of these values: negative 47.95 Hz, 48 Hz, 50 Hz, 59.94 Hz, or 60 Hz. This will be very useful for video editors and graphic designers, as it allows you to match the refresh rate screen to the FPS speed for smooth playback. In terms of storage space, the MacBook Pro uses SSDs with sequential read speeds of up to 3.2 gigabytes per second. The minimum configuration is 512 gigabytes, but we can expand it to 1, 2, 4, or 8 terabytes. The latter is the largest SSD ever seen in a laptop. Apple points out that the MacBook Pro offers 11 hours of wireless internet browsing or playback of Apple TV movies. These are great numbers, and all we can say is, if you can afford this fella, go for it. If you're a professional graphic designer, we say look no further than the Lenovo ThinkPad P1, the best option for pros on the market in 2021. If you like powerful and fast laptops, which are also easy to transport, this model is the right choice for you. The device is quite durable with top-notch workmanship. The ThinkPad P1 is made of carbon fiber and magnesium, making it sturdy and compact. The keys are pleasant to the touch, and when we write, we have a feeling of softness as well as firmness. This allows you to increase your typing speed. The touch panel has 3 buttons at the top. The center button is very useful for computer-aided design. Lenovo offers different screen configurations depending on the model you purchase. Among the various screen configurations, we find a 15.6-inch OLED touchscreen HDR 4K 400 nits, 15.6-inch HDR 4K IPS LCD screen of 500 nits, 15.6-inch IPS 300 nits FHD screen, as well as 15.6-inch IPS 500 nits FHD screen. The screens can also be found in a resolution of 1920 by 1080 pixels or 3840 by 2160 pixels. Generally speaking, regardless of the monitor that the model brings, the viewing angles are very good, as well as the colors on the screen. Some of the detailed configurations have anti-glare technology, which allows you to easily see the screen when you're outside and the sun prevents us. The movies look very good, almost like in a movie theater, especially the dark scenes, where the tones are still appreciated. ThinkPad lets you edit videos, do multiple tasks, and open any Google Chrome tab you want without blinking. Remember that performance will depend on the configuration you choose. The model we present to you brings an Intel Core i7-9750H processor with an NVIDIA Quadro T1000 graphics card, but there are other configurations. Unlike other graphics cards built into workstation laptops, the NVIDIA Quadro T1000 plays well in games. As for the battery, working at full capacity and adjusting the screen brightness to 150 nits, the battery life reaches 6 hours, which will be enough in most cases. A thumbs up from here. And finally, after all the carefully summarized reviews, opinions, and experiences, we can say that the overall best laptop for graphic design available on the market in 2021 is the Dell XPS 15, the gold medalist for today. This fella goes above and beyond all fronts with the high build quality, a top-level screen, quiet yet premium operation, and just premium delivery across the board. The use of OLED screens is one of the most prominent features of the latest generation XPS 15. We are looking at a 16:10 touchpad with Gorilla Glass 6 protection and glossy finish. As such, it is reflective and sports an anti-reflective coating that turns out to be quite effective. Add to that the maximum brightness it can handle of 514 nits, and you get a laptop that lets you work outdoors without any issues. This is a very bright screen. The color gamut is also extremely vibrant for the LCD screen, and we're glad to see that Dell includes an app that allows you to change the calibration. Dell Premier Color allows you to handle 7 profiles, including sRGB, Adobe RGB, and DCI-P3. The Dell XPS 15 also supports HDR400 and is Dolby Vision certified. We also have to say that the quality of the speakers is amazing. They're located to the right and left of the keyboard and are inspired by the MacBook Pro 16, delivering booming good bass and clear treble. The device has a 10th generation Intel Core i7-10750H with 16 GB of RAM, 1 TB SSD storage, and an NVIDIA GTX 1650 Ti graphics card. The company points out that the battery can last 24 hours while doing basic office work, or almost 17 hours if you stream video content. You wanted the best, you got it. Thanks for watching, and that's all for now. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Till next time, see you guys later.